Alright, today I'm gonna show you how to solve for the circumference and area of this, okay? So I'm gonna show you how to solve for the area of the regular decagon that does not imply the area of the half circle. So to do this, first we need to get the circumference of both. Let's get the half circumference of the half circle muna. So to get the circumference of the half circle, it's pi. Remember pi times diameter to give you the circumference of the circle. But we have to divide by 2 because we need to get the arc. And we need to add the diameter as well because remember, when we do pi times d divide by 2, it gives you the arc. But we need to add the diameter so we can continue on. So remember, I measured our diameter which is 7.8. So 7.8 dapat siya, okay? Ito yun. 7.8 centimeters. Now, we do pi times 7.8 divide by 2. Okay. So, as we did pi times 4.8, we got 24.92. And then divide by 2, we should get 12.46. 12.246. So, therefore, the half circumference of this semicircle is 12.246 centimeters. Okay? Now, for the regular decagon, how do we solve for the perimeter? To solve for the perimeter, very easy lang. We know that it's a regular decagon. And we know a regular, by definition means, a regular polygon has all the sides and angles have the same equal measure. So everything here should measure, 3 cm. To check with your ruler, ito yun. And even if you don't check with your ruler, it's still implied na everything should be 3 cm. So therefore, to get the perimeter of the regular decagon, remember, since all the sides are congruent, it's the measure of one side times the number of sides that you see there in that polygon. And since there are 10 sides that are congruent because it's a regular decagon, so it's 3 times 10. So the perimeter of the regular decagon is 30 centimeters. Okay? However, we're still not yet done because we still need to solve for the area pa. Naalam mo yung kukunin mo yung area. Ang sabi ko ng area, you're going to get the area of the regular decagon such that it does not include the area of the half circle. How do you do it? Here's the trick. First, let's do the area of the half circle muna. Do you know the formula of sum for the area of the half circle? It's pi times the radius squared to get the area of one whole circle divide by 2. Okay? So, what's the radius? If this is 7.8 as the diameter, therefore, our radius must be 3.9. So, 3.9 dapat yung radius namin. Ito dapat ang area ng half circle. 23.8797 square centimeters. Okay? So, ano yung formula ko? Ipindot ko ha. Ipindot ko. Diba? 3.14 ay yung value ng pi. Diba? 14. Times, remember, 3.9 squared. Or you can simply do this. Diba? Tapos, i-equal mo. You should get something like this. Tapos, kung divide mo by 2, since it's a half circle, you should get something like this. Okay? That's the area of the half circle. So, yun. Okay? Now, let's solve for the area of the regular decagon. Here's the catch. For getting the area of the regular decagon, we can't get the height anywhere. But the good news is, we can get the height somewhere here. Or we can split the figure into 4, like what I did. You see those rectangles that I've drawn? One over here. Those will be your rectangles and how I part the shape. I've already done it for you before I shot the video. So therefore, this will be easy. Okay? So let's do this, alright? Later, I will show you a shortcut way on how to do it. Alright? So let's do it the long cut way first. First, we part the shape into polygons. So first, we have this trapezoid. And we need, remember the area of the trapezoid? Sum of the two bases together. So we should get 7.7 here. Did we get 7.7? Yeah, almost. But we sure did. Tapos this one should be 3. Now, if we want to get the height, which is over here, you can simply solve for the measure. But if you want to play a game of Pythagorean theorem, pwede pa rin. Here's how. So ito yung ginawa ko sa first trapezoid. Ito yung ginawa ko. First of all, we need to get the measure of these two lines. Since these two triangles that you see right over here are congruent. So 7.7 minus 3, because this is 7.7, and minus 3. So we will just get only this and this. But they're congruent, so divide by 2. Tama? So 7.7 minus 3 is 4.7. Tama? 4.7 to. Okay, so I did the formula. It goes like this. So 2.35, remember, we are doing Pythagorean theorem of the triangle. So 2.35 squared, and then we play the Pythagorean theorem. By the way, if we play Pythagorean theorem here, this is the triangle that we're looking at. Ito yung short leg, ito yung long leg, tapos ito yung hypotenuse. Tama? So ito yung ginawa ko, okay? Nasaan na yun? Ayan. 2.35, that's the measure of the short leg. And then the 8 squared, then 3 squared. That's the hypotenuse. Okay? So we did this. Then combine like terms. And then we got 3.4775. Take the square root, we get 1.86. Or when we round it off to 1.9. That's why if you have seen this 1.9 cm a while ago, baka mali mo magtanong ka sa akin na, ano yung 1.9? Yun pala, that's the height. So that's the height of the trapezoid. Now we can solve for the area of the trapezoid. By the way, here's the catch. Look, they are congruent. So this one, this trapezoid here, is congruent with the other one that you see up there. And this trapezoid here is also congruent with the one you see right here. You thought kasi you will have to divide by 2, right? But you can still, you don't have to, kasi if we were to divide by 2, basta you'll see the process in just a moment. Okay. So even if we were to do this formula, do you remember the summation of the two bases that you see here? And then multiply by the height. And then divide by 2. Kaya lang, since there are two that are congruent, these two cancel out, which gives you this answer na. And it's already final. Okay? Now let's work on with the other trapezoid. The big one naman. So diba remember 7.7 to, diba? And then we have this one I measured and it's supposed to be 9.5. Tama ba? Let's check. Yung 9.5. Okay? So 9.5 yung ito. Long base at saka short base. But where's the height? Can we still get the height? Yes, we can. By playing the game of Pythagorean theorem. Kaya lang, just like what I told you, if you ever heard of apothem, they are still congruent. This side and this side, they are congruent. So therefore, everything should measure 9.5. Tama? So therefore, if this is 1.9 on this side, this should also be 1.9 on the other side. And then these two sides, they should be congruent. We can still get the summation of it, okay? Which is equivalent to the 9.5. Let's see. O yan, so ito yung formula na ginawa ko. 1.9 plus 1.9 or that's equivalent to 3.8. And then we do 3.8 plus 2x. Bakit 2x? Because there are two heights that are congruent. Then we isolate the term and then divide both sides by 2. Then x should equal 2.85 cm. To check with your ruler, let's see if it makes sense. Okay, kung tingin mo sa ruler, halos malapit na. Pero almost. Parang almost to 2.9 yata. Pero you can just round it off na lang, okay? Ayan. So when I did the process again, yup, it's still the same. But you don't have to divide by 2 since there are two trapezoids that are congruent, which is why we can multiply it after the last minute. So that's why in area I, 49.02 square centimeters. You got it. But we're still not yet done because we still need to add them up. So we need to add the both of the areas, okay? 20.33 plus this one, okay? So this becomes 5396 cm squared, okay? So 69.35 square centimeters. But take note what we're asking for is the area of the shaded region. That does not imply the area of the half circle. So let's say if the entire decagon were shaded such that it does not include this. So what do? I-subtract na namin. We need to deduct the area of the half circle. Pero ano yung area ng half circle? Yun yung 23.8797. So this one, this formula here, 69.35 square centimeters minus 23.8797. Okay? So, ganito po yung mangyayari. 0, that becomes 3. 9, 0. 15, that becomes 4. 47 na lang. 7. 12 minus 8, 4. 8 minus 3, 5. Tapos, 45 na lang. So, yun po yung answer. Square centimeters. Check ko lang. So, tama. And then, we have our answer. 45.4703, which is C, right over here. That's it.